welcome to my channel. My name is Zoe and this is my April TBR. It is April, isn't it? Yes. I think I did okay last month, but I didn't complete all the books, but I never really come on here to complete every single book I put on here. It's just a fun little option for me. So let's get right into it. First book I would like to complete is Rizzo by Denise Mina, and this is a library book, and it's got to be taken back by the 2nd of March, and it's currently the 31st of March, so I think I may have to go and like renew it. Or can I read it in 2 days? Because it's not long. It's 110 pages. So, I mean, do I really? But then I will. So, this is about, I think I've kind of gone into this before, but I will read it out again. It's Saturday evening, 9th of March, 1566, and Mary, Queen of Scots, is 6 months pregnant. She's hosting a supper party. Outside, Edinburgh is bustling. It's full of the great and the good and the idiot sons of the rich, here for Parliament that will take Scotland by the shoulders and turn it from England to face Europe. Mary doesn't know that her palace is surrounded, that right now an army of men is creeping upstairs to her chamber. They're coming to murder David Rizzo, her friend secretary, the handsome Italian man who is smiling across the table at her. Mary's husband wants it done in front of her and he wants her to watch. So, yeah, bit of a horror, I think, bit of a thriller, not that great, but I don't know, it just drew me in, so yeah. And then the second book from the library, did I start reading this? No, I just found a bookmark. It's Delphi by Claire Pollard, and this is about, I think this is about the pandemic. I think this is about when, more turbulent than any of us could ever imagine, a woman is attempting to write a book about prosperity and in an ancient world, navigating the tightened grip of lockdown, marriage in crisis, and a 10-year-old son becomes increasingly unreachable. She becomes fixated on many forms of divination and prediction, on oracles, tarot cards, tea leaves, and the question we have always asked as we scroll and click and rage against our fates. But in doing so, she fails to notice the future creeping into her heart of her home. For despite our best intentions, our sacrifices and our bargains with the gods, time, certainty, and sometimes those we love can slip away. So yeah, I think this is I think it's going to be a bit heartbreaking. It's going to kind of show all the hard times through the pandemic and stuff, which obviously relatable. And yeah, it's about 185 or shy of 200 pages. So yeah, this is again a library book that needs to be returned by, I think it's the 2nd. Oh right, oh no, is that the 6th, or did I get it out on the 6th? I've lost the ribbon. How can I have lost the ribbon? How has that even come undone? Probably my children, probably my child. So I did start Pride and Prejudice. I only got to page 8. Page 8. But I would like to get, I'm not saying to complete this book, but I have done like kind of, I don't know if you can see little page counts of like 20 pages, because I find, you know, old classics, they're hard to read, so I'm not going to put any pressure on myself to finish this, but I would like to get through a chunk of it maybe this month. Yes, right. Do we need to know what this is about? Okay, Pride and Prejudice which opens with one of the most famous sentences in English literature, as an ironic novel of manners in the glorious and empty-headed Miss Bennet has only one aim, that of finding a good match for each other, her 5 daughters, is that she is mocked by her cynical and indolent husband, with its wit on social precision and above all its irresistible heroine. Pride and Prejudice has proved one of the most enduringly popular novels in the English language. So yeah, excited. And then I would like to read Letters to a Young Poet by Rainer Maria Reich. Look how little it is. It's so cute. And yeah, who did I see reading this? Chloe from Chloe's Reading, Chloe Books, Bunny Chloe. She read this, she really liked it. So I would like to put it on my TBR. It's literally, how many pages? 50 pages, so this is doable. Then I would like to start, I mean, do I need to start any more series? Absolutely not. Am I going to do it anyway? Yep. So, Flawless by Elsie Silver. I'm going to start the Chestnut Boys series because I've seen a lot of raves about this. So I'm just like, do you know what? Let's just take the plunge. Let's take the plunge and do it. So, the rules were simple. Keep my hands off his daughter, but now I'm stuck with her. There's only one bed and, well, rules are made to be broken. So, one bed trope. All time. So, I think this is like, he's sporty and she's like his supervision. And they fall in love. All the tropes, all the tropes. So, yeah. I heard a lot of rave about this book series. So, hoping to get to this one. And Daisy Hates by Jessica Hastings. This book is so floppy. So I read Magnolia Homes last year sometime. Loved it. It is so toxic. Please read all of the trigger warnings for it because it's so toxic. That book is basically about two people who have trauma bonds. And there's loads of other people that get involved. There's loads of characters. They all live in London. It's basically like, if you've watched Gossip Girl, it's a London English Gossip Girl. They're all rich. They all live, you know, in London, all the rich places there. And they all just, yeah, it's BJ and Magnolia. And their kind of story. Like I say, but it's one of those books where it's so toxic and you're like, what the hell are these people doing? But at the same time, you're like, you can't stop reading it because you're like, I just need to know. So this is Daisy Hates. And I believe, if I'm not wrong, this follows Daisy through all of the events that happened in Magnolia Homes, but in her point of view. With her and who? Well, yeah, and hers, it says, all 20-year-old Daisy Hates has ever wanted is normal life, but as the sister of London's most notorious gang lord, she knows better than most that in this life everything comes at a price. Gang lord? Okay, this maybe it's not, but yeah, I would like to get to the second one because I've had it on my bookshelf for a while now, so. And I would like to continue series. And then I would like to get to The Invisible Hour by Alice Hoffman. Now, Alice, look how beautiful this book is, by the way. Although this is my second copy because Amazon sent me one copy and it was damaged as hell. So, yeah. So Alice Hoffman is an author I have just recently discovered. I've read 2 of her short stories and I'm currently reading a Kindle of a really good, I don't know, it's good if you love to knit. It's like it's fairy tales where she puts after the fairy tale what you can knit that's like kind of with that fairy tale. It's really cool. It's really, I like the fairy tales, but I'm not a knitter, so it's not exactly the book for me, but I love the fairy tales because she's so good at writing. So yeah, I like to dip into more of her books, and this is called The Invisible Hour. And this is 16-year-old Ivy is pregnant and alone. Cast out by her family, she seeks, sorry my ring light, she seeks refuge in a community which she believes will offer peace and safety, a world away from the life she led in Boston. Only too late does she discover that oppression and strict rules curtail any notice of freedom. Ivy's daughter Mia has only known the claustrophobic life of community. Breaking rules carries serious consequences, but stumbling upon a world beyond is inciting and intoxicating. Mia will begin to discover that readers and writers affect one and another in mysterious ways. that time is more fluid that she can possibly imagine, and love is far stronger than any chains that bind us. So yeah, I'm really loving her writing her books at the moment. I really think you should give Alice Hoffman a go. I would. So I started Fourth Wing a few months back. I got to page 103. I wasn't loving it, but upon review of other people's book, like recommendations on this book, they say once you get past the 100-page mark is when it starts to get good. So I'm going to continue because I do remember what happened in the first 100 pages. So I would like to finish the rest of the book. Do I need to do the synopsis? Because I'm pretty sure everyone and their mum knows what this book's about. But okay. Readers of Sarah J. Maas and Leo Bardugo will flock this one. Oh god. Yeah, so brutal games, grumpy dragons, sizzling sexual tension. I'm pretty sure it's enemies to romance trope. Yeah, lots of dragons, lots of wars. So yeah, I really want to continue this. And then I can't believe I'm putting this on another TBR, but I have started it. I know I'm not going to finish it by tomorrow because it's already like, I think it's like 8:30 or 8 o'clock, and I've still got to finish one more book, and there's 120 pages of that book, so there's no way I'm going to do a whole manga as well. So Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 1. I'm definitely 100% going to finish it this month because I've started it the other day and I was really enjoying it. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of, so you can kind of pause. And so that is everything I would like to get to in April. I might choose different ones, I don't know. I'm a bit of a mood reader as well as like, but I just like to make these videos to kind of give myself an option of thinking, oh, what would I like to read? And a lot of these are like romance books, but it's getting towards like spring and summer, and that's when I like to read romance, contemporary and stuff. So yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.